thing I want to say is I will prove you all wrong. So everyone that has doubted me in the past, I probably already proved you wrong, but if I haven't, I will. Okay?
And I've been looking forward to this day, the day I prove you right.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Don't Worry, I'm Here. I am back from my 1 month break, from not being on social media, from not posting content, but let me tell you, I still thought about the videos I was going to make, what I was going to talk about in upcoming podcast episodes. So I took a physical break, not a mental break, but I just missed posting content, making content so much. Okay, I missed you guys so much. I hope you guys miss me too. I'm recording this in the afternoon, so if my energy is just not there, it's because I've had a really busy day of editing. I am exhausted. I am very happy to be back. I'm excited to see what the future holds. I'm excited to find out what milestones, what goals I achieve this year. Can you believe that there's only what month is it? It's like the 9th month, so we have 3 months left. It is crazy. The year has gone by so quick. So in a couple months time it's going to be Christmas, and then it's going to be 2025. There's still so much that I want to achieve this year. I'm staying hopeful that I achieve all those goals. Okay, I feel like the lighting is way better in the afternoon. It doesn't even, look real. It looks like I got a green screen behind me. I don't know if that makes sense, but looks like I have it's not like a real background, if you know what I mean. It's like I've put a green screen behind me and then put on a window background, if that makes sense. So I am very happy to be back, and thank you everyone who has stayed with me through this journey, who has been here from the start, who has supported me. I really appreciate it. Also, Don't Worry I'm Here now has a Facebook page, so go and like the Facebook page, go and follow the Facebook page. Okay, I will try to stay consistent with posting and stuff, but things do come up, and I know that you guys understand that. So I will be asking some questions on there, having polls and fun little, things where we can get to know each other as a community. Okay, the Don't Worry I'm Here community, or DWIH community. So that is something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just me coming back into editing, to recording videos. Okay, I realized that I don't like recording the videos as much. I dread, I'm oh my god, I really don't want to record this video, I don't have the energy. But like I am now, I'm gotten so into it now that I keep talking and talking, and I don't want to stop recording. So if you don't want to do something, start doing it, and then you will get involved in it and more motivated to do it. Okay, so that's me right now. I love making content for you guys, but some days it's I just can't be bothered, but yeah, at the end of the day I do it. Yeah, so then when I go and edit a video, I'm really into editing. I just love editing. Okay, it's a hobby of mine. Yeah, so that is me catching you guys up. A couple things have happened, but I don't want to tell you guys about them because they're not official yet. They're not might not even happen. So that's another thing. If you are doing something, okay, or in other words, you don't have to tell everyone everything that you're doing with your life. You don't have to tell everyone your goals, stuff like that, okay? Succeed in private, like work hard in private, and then when you actually like succeed, people will see, okay? Because you don't want to go telling people, get their hopes up, or like them rubbing in your face that it didn't happen or you didn't succeed like you wanted to, okay? So you wait until you succeeded, okay? Keep things a secret, okay? Because people like to ruin good things. People like to steal your ideas. People, okay, if you're just starting in a new relationship or you are talking to someone, you don't have to tell everyone about it, because there are people out there that like to ruin relationships and like, yeah, you know, so don't tell people until it's like official or you have succeeded, okay? Or you don't really have to ever tell anyone, they just can work it out themselves. I hope that made sense, okay? Before I get into the topic for this episode, which is Prove You Wrong, okay? Because that's the title of the song that was playing at the start of the video, the MP4 version. If you're listening to the audio, you should look up Prove You Wrong by Third Silhouette, because it is a really good song, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. So before I get into that, I just want to say, stay single until you get your life together. So this is going back to like waiting to tell people until you succeed, okay? So stay single until you have gotten that dream job, until you have like started that business that you wanted to start. So do everything that you want to do before getting into a relationship, if that makes sense. Because I feel like we get too comfortable when we're in a relationship. We like forget our goals and we're like, this person loves me for who I am. Like, they don't care if I have my own business or not. Like, you follow those dreams. Who cares if they love you just the way you are? Okay? Yeah, they should love you the way you are. But like, still go and achieve those goals, okay? If you are starting to do something that you love, just keep doing it until you succeed. Or like, still achieve your goals, okay? So just stay single until you get your life together, because you will get too comfortable and you'll be like, I'm just going to give up on those goals because I don't need to achieve those goals anymore. Like, I have someone who already loves me for who I am. Like, I don't need to start that business because I wanted to do that business because that's what I liked. Or like, you'll think, oh, my partner doesn't like that, so I don't care about it anymore. Or like, I feel like, oh, I don't need the money anymore because I got a partner, you know. So we can like have like a joint, we can join our money and then we can move out. No, you think, I'm still gonna work hard, I'm still gonna be independent, like in some way, so I'm gonna make my own money, and then yeah, I hope that made sense. So now it is time to get into the topic for this episode, which is Prove You Wrong. I got this topic from one of my favourite songs, which is Prove You Wrong by Third Silhouette. So it's not a really popular song, but it is an underrated song, so it should be popular. So one of the lines in it that really gets me motivated and is like, screw you guys, I'm going to prove you wrong, is the part that goes, I don't want to listen to a word you say telling me what I can become. I've been waiting for this day to prove you wrong. So it's basically saying, I'm not going to listen to who you think I should be or what I should do with my life, or I just don't care in general what you think about what I'm doing or like what my goals are and stuff. So that really like motivates me to prove people wrong. Like, there have been people in my life which is like, it's going to be too hard, it's impossible, you're not going to be able to do that. But I've proved people wrong in the past, and I know that I can prove people wrong now. So yeah, and I've been waiting for the day to prove you wrong, because in the future I'm going to be there smiling and I'll be like, I proved you wrong. Okay, so that's why I love that song. It's just a really uplifting song, and it's like one that you should add to your workout playlist, or like when you go for a walk, yeah, just listen to it before you go to bed. If you have like a really rough day, listen to it then, because it will lift your spirits, okay? I am reading this book by Brene Brown. I hope I said that properly. So, Daring Greatly, How the Courage to be Vulnerable Transforms the Way We Live, Love, Parent, and Lead. So, this book has some really good quotes and just like things where I'm like, yes, I 100% agree with that. So, there's one quote in here that has been my like weekly reminder for 1 week. In here it goes into more detail. So it says, I also stopped reading anonymous comments. This is like, she was discussing how she would get hate comments. If you're not in the arena with the rest of us fighting and getting your ass kicked on occasion, I'm not interested in your feedback. So that's to do with the Prove You Wrong song as well. You can bring it into that. When people are saying it's impossible or like something like that, or like criticizing you, or like giving you feedback, like unwanted feedback that you don't want, obviously, yeah, it's just like, you're not doing what I'm doing, you haven't been through what I'm going through. How do you have the right to say the things you're saying? You haven't had the same experience as me. You haven't had a podcast, so how can you give me advice on how to make it better? You know what I mean? Like, you haven't, like, I know I ask you guys for feedback. Yeah, that's good. Like, you can give me like, I wish the audio was better or something like that. Like, just general things. But it's more the people that like go into a lot of detail and think they're know-it-alls, and they haven't been, like, they haven't done the things that you're doing, you know? So if you're not in the arena getting your ass kicked as well, I don't want your criticism, your feedback, your hate comments, okay? Just, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it, okay? There's a difference between like being mean to someone and then like actually wanting to help them. So the helpful feedback is good, but the hateful feedback is like, don't even write it, okay? Don't even say it. If you don't have anything nice to say or write, don't say or write it at all. Okay, we good? Yeah. So that is a quote that I really love, because yeah, we all have people like that in our lives. And yeah, you guys need to realize that they're not in the arena getting their ass kicked as well, so just ignore it, okay? So there is also another quote by Confucius. I hope I said that right. So it's Confucius. So this is like way back when it was said. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. So you are beautiful, okay? This podcast is beautiful. This chair is beautiful, okay? Some people might not think it is, and it's a matter of opinion, okay? So you might think something's good, someone else might not see it's good. So everything is beautiful, alright? Everything, okay? Some people just don't see the beauty, okay? Someone says you're not beautiful, or that you're ugly or something, then they don't see your beauty, okay? People are blind, okay? You are beautiful, okay? Just not everyone sees it, alright? So I just want to let you guys know that everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it, okay? So everything could also be like a situation or like something you went through, and yeah, it has its beauty in like some way, because it will probably make you stronger, it'll probably like make you get rid of bad habits, something like that, you know? So everything has its beauty. I just want to say that also confidence is sexy, okay? So you wear that lipstick if it makes you feel sexy, okay? You wear that lipstick, okay? Who cares? Just wear whatever you want to wear. If it's like this one dress, wear that dress, okay? Do things that make you confident, okay? Confidence is sexy. It's sexier than looks. Okay? How many times do I have to say this? The way you act is sexier than the way you look. Does that make sense? Yes, I'm pretty sure it did. So, if you act confident, then people are going to see that more than the way you look. Okay? They're going to notice how confident you are more than that big pimple you have on your face. Okay? So, next time you're like, oh my god, I've got a big pimple, I can't go to work. You're going to work, but you're being confident, okay? Because people are going to notice your confidence more than that pimple. Alright? So that was just one example. One last thing I want to say is, I will prove you all wrong. So everyone that has doubted me in the past, I probably already proved you wrong, but if I haven't, I will. Okay? So that is this week's topic. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if you like this topic. Also let me know what topics I should discuss next week. And yeah, I really look forward to your comments. Okay, you can also send me a voice message. You can send me an anonymous message with the anonymous question link. You can like leave questions, just like nice comments. Okay, keep it nice and respectful. Now I'm going to get into my blow moments. This one is really bad. Like, I know I say that a lot with my blow moments, but when I tell you this one, you're going to be like, Nadia, no way did you do that. I know some of them are a bit weird because I go into a lot of detail about like the situation and everything. For lunch I had soup, right? So I put it in a bowl and I like to put a paper towel over it just so if it splatters it doesn't go all over the microwave. So we just like got a new roll of paper towel, and the squares, well the rectangles actually, like for one piece of paper towel it's like half to the one that I usually use. So like I got one piece off and I'm like, this isn't gonna fit over the bowl. Okay, so I put it on the bowl and like, oh my god, I could have just ripped off two and then it would have been the equivalent of what I usually use. So jeez, can you guys even believe that? I think it's because I'm really like exhausted from editing, but that is still no excuse. It's like common sense really. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for Dear Diary. I'm not going to be going through a self-care exercise. I'm instead going to discuss the importance of journaling and my experience with journaling. So now it is time for Dear Diary. I want to discuss the importance of journaling. Journaling allows you to get out your feelings on paper. So if you want to say something to someone but you're too scared, this is a chance for you to write it in your journal or diary, whatever you want to call it. If you want to like have a cry about something that upset you today, you want to just let all your anger out, do it on paper. We all say things that we regret, but like if you write it down and like no one else can see it, then it's like, you know, it hasn't actually been said because only you have seen it. Okay, so and then at the end you can always like burn the journal, chuck it out, do whatever you want with it, okay? Because you're like, this is the old me, I'm getting rid of this journal, I'm starting a new journal, you know? So that's what I did. I like got rid of all my other journals, and now this journal that I have now is like way better. So you can do anything with your journal. You can like write down 5 things you're grateful for that day. Like I said, you can like write about things that upset you, like just let out all your anger, write a note to someone but they never actually get it, you know, just like something that will take weight off your shoulders or like make you feel better, you know. So journaling is very important. I do it every day. You don't have to do it every day. You can just like do it when like something important happens or like major happens. But I really recommend that you do it every day. It just lets you reflect on your day, and it also is a place for you to write down goals or like things you want to do the next day, stuff like that. And also when you finished, like when you're like a couple weeks in, you can go back and read what you wrote a couple weeks like earlier and be like, I no longer feel that way, like it has all been resolved, and you can see like how far you have come, okay? So that is the importance of journaling. That is my experience with journaling, okay? So I really recommend that you get yourself a journal or a diary, whatever you want to call it, and do it every day if you want to. You don't have to, but I really recommend it, okay? It is now time for Let's Discuss. This week's discussion question says, you just found out your social media manager, who has attracted 200% more followers and increased engagement in just 1 month, has been stealing images, plagiarizing captions, and buying followers. She says you won't get found out and that it will lead to more website traffic. What do you do? When I first read this one, yes, this isn't the first time I read it because I'm so scared to be put on the spot. I thought to myself, I'm like, no, they're gone. Like, I have to get rid of the social media manager and hire someone who is more, who values business ethics more, okay? This is not ethical, this is not right, okay? It's like unfair because you're stealing from other companies, from other people, you're buying followers. That's not as bad because like, you know, you're still like paying money to gain the followers, but it's not, you know, if I wanted to start a business, or like, I don't buy followers, okay? Like me now with my podcast Instagram, I don't buy followers. I just like, if you want to follow, you follow. Like, I don't mind how many followers I have, okay? But like, that wouldn't be as bad as like the stealing and plagiarizing captions. But like, what is plagiarizing captions? Because like, I'm not gonna lie, for my personal account I use captions that I found on Pinterest or like something like that, because like I can't think of captions. Okay, so I feel like plagiarizing captions is really like hard to define, you know, like when is it plagiarizing captions, because heaps of people would like come up with the same quote or like saying and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, yeah, but like what I'm saying, like what would I do is I would get rid of the social media manager. Yes, they've probably been working with me for a long time, they're probably a friend of mine, but I'm just gonna say, maybe we can still be friends, but like, I don't want you being part of the business anymore. Get rid of the social media manager, and then maybe also have a like class where we talk about like what's right and wrong, what you should and shouldn't do with like the plagiarizing and stealing, like what's allowed, what's not allowed, like how much. Having a class where you can like discuss like when it becomes an issue, or like what you can and can't do. Another thing you could do is just like delete all the images that have been stolen, give them a warning to change their ways. But I would go with like just getting rid of them and hiring another social media manager. That is what I would do with discussion question 46, okay? I don't know if these are in order anymore. I think it's because I sometimes get a card out and I'll read it and I'm like, I don't know what to say for that one, so I just put it back and get the one that was next. So yeah, we're probably, yeah, actually on to like what, card 30 or something. I'll have this in the description as always. So send me your voice messages, anonymous messages. You can DM me on the podcast Instagram your answers or comment down below. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about this week's quote, which is, I stopped waiting for the light at the end of the tunnel and lit up that bitch myself. This reminder quote is basically saying you shouldn't wait for things to happen. Make things happen. So don't wait to attract, chase your goals, okay? Make your goals become accomplished, okay? Make successes, don't wait for successes to happen, okay? So yeah, go and achieve those goals. Don't just sit back, relax, and expect your goals to become accomplished without doing it, okay? So I hope you guys have loved this episode. I've loved recording it. I feel like my energy could have been a bit better, but that's only because it's the end of the day. Next week, I'm not really sure what to discuss, but I'm sure I'll think about something during the week. So if you liked the podcast, please follow it, subscribe, also rate it if you're listening to it on Spotify. Remember, send me in your comments, feedback, keep it respectful, keep it nice. I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your week and the start of next week, and you'll be hearing me and seeing me next week. Bye!